All right, here at West Coast Muscle, got the infamous John Cooper, owner of the gym, and we're going to continue with this little game theme, using different tools and implements, but showing different ways you can interact with clients. And we're going to use a prone position because a lot of people use prone positions and sometimes it can be really boring. So what we're going to do is John and I are going to start in just a hands and knees, beginning position of prone, hands and knees. And what we're going to do is we're just going to do a mirroring drill. And so whatever hand I lift, he's going to match, and wherever I go, he's going to match. So it's just tapping. So we're just going to go back and forth this way. And what you can see is one person is the lead, one person is the follow. So if I'm the lead, I can get John to go wherever I want him to go and drive his arms so I can create motions throughout his body. Now, understanding that someone on their knees may not be able to stay here very long depending on who your client is. So you either have a pad, have something soft, or don't stay there very long. Okay? So simple mirroring drills. So we can go whatever hand I use. So we can keep it real simple. Now we can progress that and go to hands and feet and do a very similar thing. So it's hands and feet. So I can go wherever I want to and drive them. So simple interaction drills that just gets the client and the trainer to work together, or a couple of clients depending on what your training parameters are. We can also do very similar things, but we can add in implements. So we can use the infamous balloon. Now the reason why balloons work so good is because if they hit you in the head, they don't hurt. If they fall on something, they don't break anything. The only thing you may want to make sure is you don't have sharp objects around it where they pop unless you have a lot of balloons. So same concept. Now we'll go just the right hand only, okay? So just tapping with the right hand. So now we have an element of reaction, and depending on where the balloons hit, one hand stays on the ground, the other hand moves, and it's just right hand. So I can get him across his body, I can get him out, I can get him down, I can get him up, and then we can change hands. So one hand always stays on the ground, one hand is up. Then we can go to alternating hands, and now you create a little bit more reaction. And this goes into the RQT principle that we've talked about, where every repetition is now different, which is what the brain and the body likes. Okay, obviously we can progress this, hands and feet, and it's the same thing. You can use nose. Now we can get a little farther apart, but for the camera angle, we have to stay a little closer. But if I hit it up, you see you can get the extension through the whole anterior or superficial front line. We can go across, and then we can also start to move. If I'm having him mirror me, we can crawl and go back and forth. Good hit. Go back and forth. And don't mind the laughter. Yeah. So those are some of the things we can do.